We go out in the fall and we fall in love with players, and then we confuse ourselves in the spring. And unfortunately, guys, we're not going to run a 3-cone at 1 o'clock on Sunday. You have to put the majority of your stock into what you see on tape.
By the time we get to April, there'll probably end up being 5, 6, maybe even 7 reports on every player that we would consider a draft pick for the Cardinals. A very collaborative effort. Steve does an unbelievable job of listening to people's opinion and coming to a consensus on what the Cardinal grade is going to be, and that's what he goes to the board with. And there's always disagreements in that meeting, and it's fun to be in those. And it's just kind of, it's not so much a, I don't know, they call it the war room. There are some battles sometimes. You know, with a lot of guys that are very passionate about what they do, and you literally, you kind of, the players in your area that you kind of really like almost become like, you push for those guys. I mean, it's almost like a sales job, because, you know, why should we take the kid from UCLA versus the kid from Syracuse? Well, it's the Syracuse scouts talking about his stuff for his guy, the UCLA scouts talking about stuff for his guy, and Steve takes all the information and decides where the guy's going to go up on the board.
It's a process.
It is.
What have you learned from Steve throughout this?
You know, he's an unbelievable communicator and motivator. You know, one thing as a scout, that really the only thing you really ask for is that your voice is heard. And there's a lot of teams, I'd say most, where I don't know if that always happens. You know, Steve may not always agree with you, or Terry, or anybody in that room, but your voice is always going to be heard. And as a scout, that's all you can ask for. So all of us that work here for those guys are very blessed to be in that situation, because I know a lot of scouts that work for other teams where it's not like that. I think you're always evolving as a scout. I think you always can try to get better, learn from your mistakes, and it's kind of a never-ending process to grow and hopefully bring the best people to Phoenix and win a championship.